Have you ever heard of a man who hijacked a plane, extorted a fortune, and then vanished into thin air? It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood movie. But this is the real-life story of D.B. Cooper, and it remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. It all began on a chilly afternoon in November 1971. A man, who identified himself as Dan Cooper, boarded a Northwest Orient Airlines flight from Portland to Seattle. He looked like any other businessman dressed in a dark suit, with a black tie and a crisp white shirt. He ordered a bourbon and soda and seemed perfectly calm. But shortly after takeoff, he handed a note to a flight attendant. Thinking it was just his phone number, she initially slipped it into her pocket. Cooper leaned in and whispered, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." The note was clear and concise. Cooper's demands were $200,000 in cash, that's over $1 million in today's money, and 4 parachutes. The flight crew relayed the message to the ground, and a massive operation sprang into action. When the plane landed in Seattle, Cooper's demands were met. The cash and parachutes were brought aboard, and in exchange, he allowed all 36 passengers and 2 flight attendants to leave the plane. With only the flight crew remaining, Cooper ordered them to take off again, this time heading towards Mexico City at a low altitude and slow speed. The crew was instructed to keep the landing gear down and the cabin unpressurized. Somewhere between Seattle and Reno, over the rugged, forested terrain of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper did the unthinkable. He went to the rear of the plane, lowered the aft air stair, and with the money strapped to his body, he jumped out into the stormy, freezing night. And then, nothing. He was gone. An extensive search, one of the longest and most exhaustive in FBI history, was launched immediately. They combed the forests, but found no sign of Cooper, his parachute, or the money. For years, the case went cold. Then, in 1980, a young boy on a camping trip found a rotting package containing nearly $6,000 in $20 bills. The serial numbers matched the ransom money given to Cooper. But this discovery only deepened the mystery. Was this all that remained of the fortune? Did Cooper lose the money during his jump, or did he die in the wilderness? To this day, the identity of D.B. Cooper remains unknown. Was he an experienced skydiver, a military veteran, or just a desperate man who got lucky? Did he survive the jump and live out his days in quiet anonymity, or did he perish in the unforgiving wilderness? The FBI officially closed the active investigation in 2016, but the legend of D.B. Cooper lives on, capturing the imagination of people all over the world. What do you think happened to him? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this mystery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories.